That's not the team that beat me. I beat them already. He gave me the game. I wanted Alabama. All right, I'll beat the bitches. That's how you done. Oh, this bitch at? Indianapolis, Houston. I don't talk Indiana. Oh, it ain't. Oh, up home field advantage. I'm at hospital and or I need to work at. I need them at fucking urgent.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss. So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. He could go. He'll be taken down, but after a good return. Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it, first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him. Out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it. Offense getting set, second down play here. Offense with some pre-snap motion. And they'll use the ground game here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what.
Wait, don't beat the fuck out, Chap.
More confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive. The Rebels are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trying to create here on the move. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They strike first in this national title bout. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, you better turn that shit off. Zoom. All the Lord to sing like that.
Speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent
Just
return
stay
here.
in
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession ended in a pick. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. They didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never a good this running game. You keep working, it's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Girl.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill to
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he grew as the third
Want the
down
ball.
pressure worked.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
So where the hell do you get on? Tell me myself. I'm not with you.
And here's the handoff. 2nd effort. Their defense cannot stop them short of the marker. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's the running back in the flat. That's a nice gain on that play.
Leave away another thing. You
James, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He breaks free. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You can't stop him finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
On the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense in hurry-up mode. The tight end has got it. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
It's an out route and catch made. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Shit.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
He's looking to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
It's a swing kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the
And I just can't think it about. Oh,
good job by the kick returner that time. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback on the move.
oh, it's gonna be hit on.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught behind the line. It's Wilcox. Breaking
That's
through
all it
the
was.
35. Here he goes. Touchdown. Penn State getting the football back here in this championship game.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now.
Son, I just want to jump. Look, I just want to jump over nigga head and get nigga out the game. Son. Is that too much to ask? That's all. Look, give me five, give me three. Look, give me three nasty head tops.
Fielded
Couple
near
of starting niggas hurt. I had a great game.
tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets made on the out route. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And the receiver makes the catch. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it on the move. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a blitz look here from the defense. The pass rush closing in. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second
Just
down.
go through.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, it's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull and try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The pass is caught. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry out.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first. Here comes the tempo.
Bringing pressure. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Look to throw it here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. And the Rebels are going to keep this drive rolling.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. defense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
And the Rebels have 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. The ball is loose in the backfield. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Penn State offense gets back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Graham down the middle. It's Bryant. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch.
The Tony, I lost.
And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Breaks free. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Mickey Lyons. There was no catching at that time. And this national championship game is now
Big B's.
we're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Yeah, so
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he's tackled at the 6. Bad field position. Don't know why he brought that out. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Breaks an open space. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line. The Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry on. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch is made down the middle. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs. They can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to throw yet again. Checks this down to the running back. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take
the block, son.
mix up your coverages.
Myers.
Right now,
Let's get a contact.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Snags the quick throw. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Look, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Bringing it out. It's Austin.
Oh,
Out at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Quick throw over the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
that's true.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The defense showing blitz here. Makes the grab on the move. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. And the Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Running for the end zone, running it right up the gut. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Austin. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Send the back in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick completion to the tight end. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun the linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Going to try to use his legs here.
Oh,
After a solid gain on that run.
how you get hurt on that bullshit? He must have hit a fucking shoulder pad. Shoulder.
Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Breaks it in the clear. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
Looking to pass this time. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
On the move now. Extending the play now.
Oh!
Down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the first down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You could see his teammates patting him on the back.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass rush gets home.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly.
It's the fucking referee. Who is 47?
Boy, this is a big play by this offense. They go on the post route. It's a perfectly run route. It looks like the ball is going to be overthrown, but how about the receiver laying out to bring that one in for the big game?
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense really clicking.
At 99 speed, you know. That nigga 99 speed. Good play. He ran that shit last 2 times we played. I did not back that nigga up that far.
That is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see
I backed that nigga up fucking 2 yards. That nigga do the fuck out that bitch.
before halftime. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. That's strong coverage.
90 speed, running slow as fuck.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket.
He fumbled like that last time. Like, why? I guess because he rolled on that.
The Rebels come to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. Looking for a receiver deep middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's looking deep again. Incomplete with 4 seconds. Time for just 1 more play.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt.
Freshman kicker. Ball beating. Shit was stupid. I said the dive was cool, but only if nigga lasted.
Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he's tackled at the 6. Bad field position. Don't know why he brought that out. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. start the third quarter here on the ground. Gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Dump off caught by the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. No huddle now for the offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they've made at halftime. Here we are in the very first series to start the 2nd half in the championship game, and they're taking shots downfield. They clearly see matchups they want to take advantage of.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Oh, nigga talking about me.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
I'm late on that bitch.
Incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Why the fuck you changing my quarterback, bro?
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to throw it again. Caught quickly. The Rebels look to keep this drive moving. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. And you keep working that clock.
Defense is coming after him. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking deep down the left side. Pass hauled in inside the 15. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
And the Rebels looking to run some tempo here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. He escapes the pocket. They lost the football near the goal line.
First down.
That's a touchdown.
Ooh, that shit was good. Oh,
Flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count.
but they'll call a fucking defense a holding. That's why I ran the bitch. Should have been no scope.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
2nd down and goal upcoming. QB keeper all the way. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, The goal is obviously to hit some big plays.
Touchdown be big. Touchdown be big.
Letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that's great execution and a touchdown here for the offense. How about the
Man, nigga ran a simple stretch option. Man, come on, bro.
take away the quarterback? They think they have everything defended, and then he pitches it out on his last option, and they don't have anybody there to stop him from scoring a touchdown.
Well, you gotta do it around Wildcats. So you gotta score every time.
Kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
But see, I say I don't want it like that. Or no Esquire.
Bringing it out. It's Austin. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position.
Hey, man, be clear. This is my daddy, huh?
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made
So,
way downfield. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
this quick guy.
Place to the end zone.
Allah.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make
He gonna fucking linebacker, bro. Got the nigga playing safety.
pass for the quarterback.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
Oh, Lord.
And the
Oh,
Rebels
Lord.
back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Uh-oh. Quarterback hurt.
Job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First down, they're going to throw the football. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The defense all
Everybody with the blocker.
stop him right at the line.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do was throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Not able to connect, incomplete.
This nigga's so scary, bro.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Looking to throw again. On the move now. On the run here. Let's it go. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And the Rebels moving quickly down the field here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's an out catch made. They bring him down, but that's a solid
shows off his hands.
Edwards is on.
The Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Rebels.
You can't say enough about the quarterback and his toughness. He knew that he was going to get hit. He looks right down the barrel and makes the throw and gets rid of it before the contact for the touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Gets off a squib kick and he fields it by one of the upmen. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Breaking tackles. The Wildcat doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Off target and incomplete.
But they been into that fucking terrible shit. Only terrible what? I think one nigga got it. He don't need
He had open receivers again for
one
another
nigga got it.
play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws to the tight end.
Number 5 needs your ass up. He running the same fucking play.
They get him
Injuries.
not before he reaches the 39. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Grabbed by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And Kirk gets Ole Miss on top. We're just one
Shit ridiculous.
quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. So buckle up. This should be a very entertaining final quarter. Who's going to step up and make the decisive plays? Quick throw caught on the left side.
So why ain't let the fucking D ain't go in? Nigga, know the fucking formation. Man. Fuck.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone.
23 needs your ass up. Who is 23? Get out.
With this big a fourth quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these four verts.
Come on.
Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught.
Good shit, bud.
Penn State.
Say good job, but fuck you.
On now for the extra point.
Yeah, last name, but.
DAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
Nah, I was in 4-3, so it was less space, so he couldn't be everywhere.
Picking up the touchdown. The kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
One thing, chap. Ooh, I fucked that up.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
A motherfucking girl right there. That fucking London UK accent with American words.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
How about this nice aggressive approach by this offense. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension.
Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the
Been
national
feeding him too much.
they turned the ball over. The only real mistake
Good play,
they
good
could have
play.
made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. You bring him down after a short gain there.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
And it's a direct snap. Using his legs on
Other man backed up. Why you backed up? Oh,
after a solid gain,
oh.
wasn't enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down.
He got right.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain. That run sets up a critical third down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Gets rid of the sidelines is enough to move the sticks.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
The ball's gone. He's going to get it. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this guy just keeps making plays. I mean, here we are late in the ball game. They keep finding ways to get him the football, and he's had one of those games that they just can't find a way to slow him down. He's lined up inside.
And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Defensive score, the title of the game, and this place is coming unhinged. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get
Good play,
it
son.
and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Pounding away with the run game. He shreds the tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive
Yeah,
yards
yeah.
is important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continually keep the ball in bounds.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Comes up with the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, when you're trying to close a game out, this is the kind of play that you need. Exactly. The quarterback makes a great throw. Good effort by the receiver. They pick up the first down, and now they can continue to work that clock to be able to secure this W.
Going for a big play downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
He finds some space. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. They'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Looking for 6. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion.
Yeah, something like that. Don't come trophy, son. Oh, y'all got G on this motherfucker, huh? Dora left. I quit. I quit. I quit. He going to LSU. I I quit. Oh my goodness.